Hey guys, how's it going? Come on in, come on in. Today's gonna be a super duper fun day jumping inside of Unity and creating the Enderman, or what we're gonna call the Red Queen. Believe it or not, this single mechanic, this single enemy type changes the entire game. The whole thing, like the whole core game loop changes. It's so exciting. I'm having one of the best days working on this enemy type. It is such a brilliant enemy type. So thank you to Slenderman and Enderman. Those two enemy types they're really the same thing. Also, the Backrooms games, great example of the use of the Enderman. We're gonna jump inside of Unity and we're gonna work on this. We're gonna make the Red Queen look creepy. I'm gonna show you what she looks like currently. She's crawling around and how deadly and dangerous she is. But we're also gonna change the way she looks as well. Lots of fun stuff to work on today, guys. I want to say a huge thank you, just like one of the most thankful thank yous I've ever thanked. Hassan, Matthew M, Isaac, Rashik, and Atitia. Thank you so I butchered that, I'm sorry. So thank you so much for joining my program, Full-Time Game Dev, yesterday. Wow, like I am so humbled and blessed and lucky that you guys joined the program. It really means the world to me. And for those of you who are curious, those students took advantage of yesterday's coupon code. There was 2 available. Today is the last day. Today is the very, very last day to get 50% off Full-Time Game Dev, plus these 3 courses here, which is my 2D Art Pro course, all about how to make beautiful 2D art, stream my game, which is how to get YouTubers like Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, MatPat, Game Grumps, those are the ones I got, to play my games. I teach you how to get them to play your game. You can actually incentivize them to play your game. When you reach out, you incentivize them. I'm going to teach you how to do that. And then also my free course, Easy 3D, you'll get that as well. Plus, this is really cool. It's starting to stink. No, I'm kidding. It's actually doing all right. I just throw it on during my streams. You're going to get a free t-shirt, Full-Time Game Dev t-shirt. And also, hey, by the way, I try to mention this. I'll give you a shout out in my next stream. But today is the last day that we're doing this sale event. So if you want to take advantage of those 5 coupon codes below and learn all of this stuff, like this is 15 years of Thomas in the trenches learning how to make games. If you want to learn from Thomas, that's me. If you want to learn how to start your own game studio and do it full time from somebody who is actually doing it currently, who's raised 6 figures from publishers, who's raised 6 figures on Kickstarter, who's hit the Steam front page, who's had the not New York Times, that Time Magazine, Washington Post write about his games. If you want to hear how he did it from me, it's a massive program. It's going to take you 2 months to finish, and it's a massive discount today. Start your game dream, guys. Can't make any promises, but I can tell you, if you're a student, let us know in the chat what you think about the program, because I do know my students love the program. Click below, and let's go. By the way, guys, feel free to download my free 2D game kit below. It's totally free. It's my treat to you. I used this exact 2D game kit to make a game for PewDiePie in 14 days, and then I got to play it in front of his subscribers, which was really awesome. So download that. Use it however you want. It's my treat to you. Yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at what we've got currently. I am having way too much fun. I spent, I think, 20 minutes just playing this single level here today. So this is our first level. And it just took me a long time to beat because, well, we have the Enderman. We have the Enderman inside the scene. Now, this is the Enderman currently, right? It's actually going to be, by the end of the stream, it's going to be a queen covered in blood with a red gown on. And her handprints are she's going to leave red handprints as she crawls along the floor, okay? That's the goal. Currently, it's this creepy man. Let's go ahead and hit play, guys. Let's take a look at what we've got currently. Kyle, we will be doing a big update for Full-Time Game Dev early 2023. There's not a ton to update, I'll be honest, because the course is very, very fresh still. And we've done some new content for it over the years. So, okay, let's take a look, guys. Uh-oh, here she comes. Gosh, oh, holy shit! What? Oh, my word. I've never had that happen. All day. He just... She just came in there and ripped me a new one. Okay. Gosh. I did not expect that. Wow. Whew, that scared me. You know, it's funny. It's weird. It's a weird feeling to get scared by your own game. Oh gosh. I need to get a clip of that. Okay. Anyway, so that's that's the Enderman. Okay, here we go. So Felipe, he is on a trip currently, but yesterday he finished up some new models, including that infinity sign right there. And we'll talk about that next week.
Good evening, lucky one. This is your host, Mr. Tinker. I'm so thrilled to have you join our little game.
Sorry, I'm looking for the Enderman.
Keep your eyes peeled for the velvet ticket. And once you find it, insert it into the happy elevator, and we'll see you on the next floor. Try not to be nervous. The whole world is watching.
Hey, buddy. What you doing? Are you hiding? Alright, let's go. Okay, so let's take a look and see if we can find where the Enderman is. Okay, I hear her. I hear her. Okay. She's right there. She's right there. There she is. Okay, okay, what do I need to do? Oh no, oh no, oh no! No, 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 no! So, it's a little scary. I don't really like it. And it's a little too hard. Okay. But as you can see, it changes everything. Like, you can't just run around anymore. Which is great. It's what we want.
This is your host, Mr. Tinker. I'm so thrilled to have you join our little game show. Remember,
let's try again.
For the velvet ticket. Once you find it, insert it into the happy elevator, and we'll see you on the next floor.
So you really got to be careful about wide open spaces. There she is again. I'm gonna hide behind this cart here. There she is. Where's she going? Here she comes. Oh gosh. Okay, she's going back upstairs. She's leaving. But the goal is after today's stream, she's going to leave behind red handprints. So you know where she went. Let's go over here, quick. Let's get him. Okay, this, by the way, this is new. Felipe did this yesterday. Pretty, huh? So in this game, you collect money. You don't get coins anymore. It's just cash. Which really makes sense considering it's a game show. Where is she? Okay, there's a spider over here. There she is. I just saw her feet. Okay, she's going down. She is. There she is. Okay. All right, so, oh, and he also made these dollar bills. Nice, huh? Money is collected. All right. So the beauty of this, the beauty of the Enderman principle is that you're officially scared the entire time. There she is again. Where is she? You can hear her. Oh no. So like originally, guys, there she is. Holy crap. Oh no! Yes. Okay. So it gives it that extra, like, honestly, it gives it that hot tamale that it needs. So thrilled with how this, I mean, gosh, it's really scary, honestly. Okay. Anyway, let's that scares me. Let's go ahead and work on our dress. Okay. So she's going to wear a dress. So what we want to do first is turn off all of her clothing. So she's got this clothing script here. And I don't really want this on here at all. So we're going to take off the clothing script so that we can just force her to wear a dress, actually a gown, and also a hat. Let's see here. Yep, right here. I believe that we have a series of hats here. We have a bonnet. It says Bonner, which is funny, but okay. So there she is. Now I'm going to go ahead and just give her a blood red dress. Okay? No, it's not. One of you asked, is this game is this going to be still called Father? Probably not. We're probably going to go with a different one altogether. Okay, so there's her dress. We're gonna actually, I wonder if we could put blood all over it, right? Remember we had that blood splatter? Let's see, blood. Could probably put that on the dress here. By the way, those just joining us, just remember you can join full time. By the way, those of you just joining. By the way, those of you who are just joining us, you can get 50% off full time game dev right now. Click the link in the description. There are just 5 coupon codes left below, and the sale event ends today. Today is the last day. After that, the free courses that are included, the art courses, and the free t-shirt. It all goes away. Okay, let's see how this looks. So be sure to check it out. So this is going to be called Gown Bloody. And we're going to go ahead and create a new material for her gown. Material clothing, bloody gown. And there she is. That's great. Okay, obviously it's not seamless. The back is bloody. That looks good. I think we just need to make it seamless. And then one over here as well. I think I'll have her carry a knife. I wanted her to feel like Mrs. Bates from Psycho. That's really what I want it to feel like. That's why the music sounds the way it does. Okay, that looks good. The front looks great. It's just the right there. So it looks like we have an issue where we need to like flip this and then put it right there. Yeah, something like that. And we'll make it shiny too, so it looks like it's fresh, you know. So over there, that's the problem. Okay, so we really need to put this over here. Hey, by the way, guys, happy Halloween, or at least we are one day away from the best month of the year, which is October. Happy October's Eve, guys. Okay, so that's fine. That's good. Obviously, that's, you know, not perfect. So I think what we'll do is we'll take this here and we'll just fade it out on this side like that. See? That way. And then this over here, same thing. Like this. And how do we make it shiny? Who knows? How do we make the blood look shiny? She seems plenty scary without a weapon. Okay. Yeah, you want me to make the dress red? I'm thinking black. Like this. Oh no, that doesn't work. Maybe we can do red. Or yellow, maybe. The Red Queen. Ooh, that's great. All right, we'll give her a red bonnet. Okay, just blood everywhere. There was this movie. Does anyone remember this movie? There was a movie, and I watched it when I was like 8. I don't know why my mom let me watch this movie, but we were hanging out, and it was this black and white movie. Who knows this movie? It was this black and white movie where this little girl, all I remember is they're in this beautiful mansion and a head rolls down the stairs. Does anyone know what that movie is? It's this little, and what is that? She's covered in blood. She's covered in blood and she has a knife and the head rolls down the stairs. What is that movie? Her face screaming or something? Yeah, that's great. It's a great idea. So the bonnet it's not Carrie. It's not Carrie. It's black and white. It's black and white. Where's the freaking bonnet? Oh, here's the hats. Okay. So we can do hats 1, hats 2. We're going to create a hats 3. This is going to be hats 3 with the bloody. We'll do bloody hats. Yeah, Carrie wasn't black and white. Thomas says, hush, hush, sweet Charlotte. Really? Oh, this would be great. Hush, hush, sweet Charlotte. I love those kind of names. Hush, hush, sweet Charlotte. It's a 1964 American psychological thriller directed and produced by Robert Aldrich, starring Bette Davis. Yeah. This might be it. Where's the scene with the bloody head? This might be it. Yeah, Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte, stair scene. Oh my word, you found it.
It's the story of bitter hatred. Really play on. Everyone shall begin. Betty and
Come on. That's it. Nope, that's not it.
a modest box.
I don't know if this is it or not. Stair head roll scene. But, you know, I love these kind of movies. I think these are called Southern Gothic. Look, there it is. There it is. I totally remember this. Okay. I remember this. So I knew I brought this up for some reason. Why did my mom let me watch this? So this is what I want her to look like. I want her to be like in this beautiful gown. We could even call her Charlotte. That would be really cool. So not the Red Queen, but Charlotte, you know? But yeah, I think I wonder if we should replicate this, you know. But anyway, we'll give her a bonnet for now, though. That's great. Oh my word, that bot. Freaking bot. Sorry, guys. There's a gif of the head rolling down the stairs. Yeah, I'm gonna let me cancel this stupid bot here. Give me a sec, guys. Okay, let's see here. Hide user on this channel. Okay. So let's give her her red bonnet. So what we're gonna do is this color here. I love that name, Charlotte. It's a very scary name. And then we're gonna, this is the UV cutouts. We're gonna take this blood splatter and put it on the bonnet as well. Okay. Yeah, that's the bonnet, I believe. Okay. So there we go. There's our bloody hat. So we're gonna create a new material, and it's gonna be material clothing or material hats bloody. Drag that on there. Boom, like that. And then here's the hat. See? So she just, you know, made a real mess. So I like that. I think what we can do probably, look at that. I can see through her head for some reason. I think what we want to do here for our little Charlotte is we could probably, that's fine. It's not like driving me crazy. It's not the greatest thing ever right here. We could probably do something like this. Hush, hush, sweet Charlotte. Why did I watch that movie? I'm going to tell my mom about that. Let me text her really quick. Let's see what she says. Debbie, do you remember Hush, 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 Sweet Charlotte? Let's see what she says. Save it. I think what we need to do is do some kind of flip here. I really don't care, honestly. There's only so many things that I worry about. And when we've got a lady crawling around and you can barely even see her anyway, it doesn't bother me. So there she is. Okay, now we're going to make her face red. I almost felt like I wanted to make her look like she was burnt to a crisp. So if I want to open this up, this is pretty horrifying, by the way. Definitely feels, well, what do you say? What do you say? Is it Ed Gein? That's what this feels like. Happy Halloween, right? There we go. So let's see here. We've got this really creepy face here. So I'm going to just do this. There we go. So that's going to be the Walker, what is it called again? Enderman. And let's see how this looks. I just want her to just look absolutely horrendous. So we're going to duplicate this material. This is going to be Walker Enderman. We may make her arms and legs really long. So we'll see. There we go. What'd I tell you? Huh? What'd I tell you? There she is. It'll look a little bit more burnt. Probably did not have it on the face there. Another bot. Yay! Yay. Let's head back to our bot. Kick you out. Man, it is a date full of bots. Good grief. Do I have any mods in the chat? Any mods? Do we have any mods in the chat? Kobe. Enjoy. Kobe, have fun. Be nice though, okay? Hush, hush, sweet Charlotte. Ooh! Look at that. I love that screenshot. I love her, like that, the shadows just covering her face. That's why these black and white movies are so great. It's so scary. All right, guys, back to Unity here. I feel like I just want to make her face blood red. I'm going to call her Charlotte. I think that's great. And the voice over the loudspeaker will say, "Watch out for my little girl, Charlotte. She's known to tickle contestants." Yes. That's exactly what we needed. Okay. Now, we've got Charlotte. She's great. I do wonder what she'd look like tall. But let's just see what she looks like now, okay? I want to be able to... I guess I just want to see some differences between her and everyone else. So let's take a look.
Good evening, Lucky One.
There she goes.
This is your host, Mr. Tinker. I'm so thrilled to have you join our little game show. Remember, keep your eyes peeled for the velvet ticket. And once you find it, insert it into the Nav elevator. We'll see you on the next floor. Try not to be nervous. The whole world is watching.
Okay, there she is. Okay, her clothes changed. So her clothing should not be changing. So why did it change? That's the question. That's a weird thing. The clothing shouldn't have changed. Here we go. Yep, here we go. That's why. So the gown, we need to turn off the Walker texture clothing. The hat, we need to turn off as well. There we go. So it was picking random stuff. Mom said, yeah, that's a good one. Why did you let me watch that? I was like 6. Okay, that's great. I think she looks great. I don't think there needs to be anything that we need to do here. I think what I want to do is have her just trailing blood. Wouldn't that be cool if like it wasn't even just handprints like that? It's like pools of blood, just like a big trail of them. So what I'm going to do here is we need to create first a decal, a blood splatter decal. There we go. This one here. It should. Let's take a look at the size here. Okay, that's not working for some reason. Do I have another one? That should do it. I just don't know why it's not appearing. Where it is. Let's edit the box. Pull it down. There it is. Okay, I need to increase the opacity. Yep, there it is. Okay. So what she'll do, this is the plan, guys, is she'll create this trail of blood as she wanders. Okay? But we have to make sure that it's like rotating and looks random. But, you know, part of me is like, well, you know, it'd probably be not as aggressive if it was just handprints like that. Okay? So I think that's what we're going to do. The first thing I want to do is create that handprint decal, but it's going to be different than this one over here because these are quads. This is actually a decal. The reason we're doing an actual decal, like projector on the floor, is because we want it to appear on the stairs. Okay. And we also need to write a script, you know, that will say, look, stay put for a minute. That way you see a trail wherever she goes, you know. That's the goal, at least. Yeah, the subtlety of the handprints makes more sense. I agree. Okay, we have this blood decal. I'm going to go create a new one called blood decal handprint footprint. Okay, let's open this one up and create handprint footprint. I'm not going to do two separate ones. It's just going to be one decal, and it'll just rotate subtly as she's moving. Okay, so let's go ahead and create that. We're going to go to extensions, noun, project. Handprint. There's one. And we'll make it look like she's got like fingernails or whatever, right? But let's make it the right color. Charlotte. What happened to you? I lost my temper, Daddy. Guys, isn't this fun? Am I the only one who loves horror? Sorry. I'm starting to realize that, like with my friends and a lot of my subscribers on Instagram. They're like, Thomas, why do you keep posting this stuff? And I'm like, what? I thought you guys loved this. I love scary stuff. Isn't that great? Oh, I love that. Okay, so Charlotte's handprints are going to be sort of just hanging out. We'll blur them and make them look unique and interesting. So this is what's great is you'll be playing the game, you'll be wandering around, and you're going to go, you're not going to even hear her. You're just going to see, oh no. And there's handprints like going down the hall. And so you know, this is so much fun. So you'll know, okay, she's somewhere in that whole dining room, and I know I need to go in there. And if I wait, she's going to come out and see me. So what do I do? And so you kind of have to plan. All right, let's do footprint. No, we want one that looks a little bit more realistic. Definitely is going to be creepy if she's got claws for feet. We'll do that one and then clean it up. And because it would be really cool too if you've never seen her before in the game and you see this like sort of going like down a stair or something for the very first time. I love that stuff. Guys, we have a lot of really cool stuff. What in the world? What's going on with my taskbar? There it goes. I said, why did you let me watch that? I was like 6. And she said, because I wanted to. It was a great movie. All right. That's hilarious. I love my mom. My mom is great. She loves horror too. Let's give her some long fingers or some long feet, toenails. Even though her mesh doesn't actually have this, this will be cool. And we're gonna make it blurry and not as, you know. Thomas, you should add your mom into father. That's what we're doing right now. All right. So there we go. Now, obviously, you know, her heels would not be touching. So we're going to like blur the feet a lot. But ultimately, we'll have something like this. Okay, let's go ahead and do some blurring. And we're definitely going to have the back feet not as noticeable. Keep going. We'll fade out some of the fingertips here. All right. The two cosplays you want to do when you go to cons is Edward Scissorhands and Beetlejuice. I love that. Yeah, I love Edward Scissorhands is one of my faves. Okay, and then we'll do some blood splatter as well. Very subtle. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, so this is going to be the blood Enderman prints. And by the way, we're not using the word Charlotte, and we're not using the word the Red Queen. We're just using very core basic names like Enderman, right? That's a pretty core mechanic at this point, or core enemy type. So we'll name her in the game, but we won't name her here, right? Okay, so this is going to be blood decal projector, Enderman feet. Okay, and now we'll go to the blood decal for the Enderman. I thought I made you. There it is. And then we're going to drag in the new one, which is Enderman. Let's find it. Where is it? There it is. Great. Super spook. Super duper spook. We're going to remove the mat, hit apply. So that's what we're going to see as we're exploring. I love this. This is a great mechanic. There's also something I wanted to work on, guys, and that is, what do you think about this? So she's brutal, right? Like if you get caught, you're dead. You won't survive. What I was thinking is, what if there were like little bells that hang, like little tiny bells that you are kind of hard to see, and they hang from the ceiling. And there's like maybe 3 per level. And if you could run to that bell and whack it with your axe, she'll scream and then run away. Like she doesn't like the sound. That way you can cancel the chase if you can get to a bell fast enough. Which I feel like that's terrifying because you can hear her behind you chasing you and you got to get to that bell. What do you guys think about that? So hopefully that answers your feeling, Damiesus. You like that? Cool, let's do it. Okay, so there's our blood decal projector Enderman. Okay, let's select that, make sure, yep, we need to create a new one. So that we're gonna go create an original prefab out of it. Okay, so there we go. So the idea is that they just sort of rotate subtly like this. Okay. I don't really need to worry about that right now. All I really need to do is zero it out. And I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so that it extends down the stairs like this. But it's going to appear like right on the ground. Okay. So that's great. Let's hit apply. Now let's go to our enemy type, the Enderman. Let's open this up in Visual Studio. And what we're going to do is create a new effects, a new field in the effects here. And we're going to go public. It's going to be a game object. And we're just going to call it I feel like it should be in the animator functions. So if we go to our animator functions, right here, we can create a new, look, we have one right here. Create footprint. That's old though. It's very old. But, player statistics footprint, hit point. Wow. Looks like we've already got one. We already have the ability to place footprints. Pretty cool. So the footprint clone is the player statistics footprint. So we can actually create a new one and call it Enderman footprint. There it is. Footprint layer mask. I don't know what that's for. Cool. This is going to be called Footprint Enderman. Apparently we already have it, so we'll see if it still works. The reason we're putting it in the animator functions class is because this class has all these cool functions that we can use as animation events. Animation events are little events that you put on the timeline of the animated object. So in this case, when she crawls, when she puts her hand down, it'll psh, 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 right? So we're going to do create. Let me create a new one here because I have my doubts that this works. So this is going to be create Enderman footprint. All right, so it's going to throw a raycast down. There's a footprint layer mask, meaning it's going to avoid certain things. So in this case, I know I don't want it to hit the enemy. Okay, so let's go to the player really quick. Let's go to the player statistics class, and we need to make sure that the raycast layer mask will not include enemies. So in this case, we have default walker. That sucks. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to delete this. We don't need it well, let's keep it there just for now so we can keep it referenced. Let's go to our player controller. Honestly, we don't need a raycast. We just don't. Yeah. Because she's crawling around on the floor. We don't need a raycast. This is a waste. All we need to do is just create a instantiated object. That's all we got to do. So there it is. We're going to instantiate the Enderman footprint. What? 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 Player statistics does not contain blah blah blah. Yes, it does. It's right there. Okay, thank you. All we really need to do is what's my rotation? That's it. So it'll be rotated to the Enderman. Why is this a problem? I hate rotation. Can I convert Quaternion to transform? Why? Oh, it's trying to find its position. So this is going to be transform dot position. I will say, yeah, maybe. Let's double check it. Okay, so for example, if we look at our object here, what's his position? his position is right here. I want to put it where the feet are. Okay. So I really want it to be right where the feet are. So that sucks. Yeah. So maybe we can find the foot. Foot dust L. We'll see. We'll see. We're just going to do that for now. Transform rotation, that's good. The parent. Oh, we don't want to rotate it just yet. The parent is going to be null. That's totally fine. All right. The Ender seems to she's more like the wandering witch. Yeah, she is. But I like it. I like it that she's brutal and that she can't be killed. Personally, I like that. Because once we add the bell, then you don't try and kill the queen. That's not the goal. The goal is go find the bell and ring the freaking bell. That's what you need to do. Maybe I'll make it so that she can't hurt you as much, and that it's like maybe 3 hits she'll kill you. But the idea of the bell is really cool to me. You have to basically keep an eye out for those bells, because the bells are your savior. I think that's a really fun mechanic. We'll see. Okay, let's go ahead and throw in. I'm gonna hit apply here, and then also if we can take a look at our animation here, the crawl here. There it is. So there's a walk crawl. We're gonna create. See what we're doing here, guys? We're creating a new animation event. We're gonna create the Enderman footprint. One there, and really it's only gonna be one at a time. Boom, boom. Okay. Now we need to specify what that is, right? And also, by the way, when she's running as well, it's a run crawl, but maybe one here. Create Enderman footprint. So all it's doing is just firing that function in the timeline of her animation. Now, would I do this for all the enemies? No, but she's just one, and so I'm willing to sacrifice and have these objects instantiating at all times. I think that's fine. What you could do is you could do some kind of object pool where you have like 40 of them by default, and then they're just positioned. But I'm okay with this for now. We'll probably need to pull them though. Yes, you can shoot the bell. That's a great comment, Chicken. So what I'm thinking is, if you have a sniper rifle, she's actually not that scary, because as long as you know where the bell is, if there's like a bell across the hall and she's running to you, you can just snipe the bell, and then she'll go and then she'll run away, right? So that's the goal. Let's go to our player here. The player, we need to make sure in the player statistics that we specify the footprint. So this is going to be Ender, blood decal, Enderman feet. Okay, there's our footprint layer mask. So it can only go on default objects, that doesn't even matter in this case. So let's see if this works. I have my doubts that this is going to work, but we'll give it a shot. There she is.
This is your host, Mr. Tinker. I'm so thrilled to have you join our
I just want to see if it's working.
Remember, keep your eyes peeled for the bell ticket.
Yeah, I don't see any. Let's try one more time. Let's go to scene view and watch. There she is. Okay, she's not spawning them. No, she is. They're right there. So the rotation's wrong. The rotation needs to be like that. So what I'm going to do, this is interesting. What I'm actually going to do is go to the blood decals. There we go. paste it inside of itself, then set the rotation to 0, 0, 0. Then this is actually going to be rotated down. See? So the child, so this is going to be this. And the destroy me, it'll get destroyed. You can see here, it'll get destroyed after 120 seconds, which is about a minute. I'm thinking it's just 60 seconds. And then, but I will say, no. We want them to be spawning. Yeah, we want them to be spawning. This we can remove. I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? There was something I was gonna say. Oh well, it doesn't matter. By the way, those of you just joining us, just remember that full-time game dev is 50% off today. Today is the very, very last day. There are probably 3 coupon codes left, judging from the way these things are selling out in previous streams. If you want to join this massive program that's going to take you more than 2 months to finish, by the way, I have 3,000 students who love the program. Check it out below. You're going to learn how to start a game studio. And more importantly, how to fund the game studio. And it's taught by somebody who's actually doing it. All right, Charlotte, let's go. Come on. Okay, they're almost working. So there they are. Okay, we just need to pull it up a little bit more. But overall, that is some creepy stuff. All right, so we're just gonna pull this up. Although we could just move it up with this here. Yeah, we could just go transform that position, and then we just do vector 3.up. So we're just adding 1 unit. I think that'll do it. Let's try it out. Yeah, I'm not worried about this being precise at all. What's SCP? What's SCP? There we go. That's great. So you can see them as they go up the stairs. Awesome. Obviously very big. But this is good because now you can see where she went. I love that. Let's see how long they last. Cool. Thanks, FullNet. All right, we can just scale it down, guys. All right. Well, that's cool. I'm glad that worked. Let's revert this one here. Or bring this over here. There we go. Okay, there it is. So now we need to just say, okay, this size is way too much. So we're going to do 2 by 2 by 2. Just like that. I would say 2.5 by 2.5. It definitely reminds me of what's that movie? Paranormal Activity. Those handprints. Okay, let's hit apply all. There we go. All right, let's take a look and see how it looks. Yeah, so creepypasta is definitely something that inspires a lot of this game. I love creepypasta. Okay, so it looks like we have an issue. They're not spawning? Why? What? That's crazy. Look, they're not spawning at all. Unassigned reference, the variable footprint Enderman has not been assigned. That's not true. What? How did I lose the assigning? It's gone. How hilarious. Okay, sorry. Not sure what happened there, but okay. Hit play. That's great. I love that. Okay, so let's see how it's gonna feel as a player. You're wondering where she is. Where did she go?
Good evening, lucky one. This is your host, Mr. Tinker.
And then you see this. You're like, uh-oh.
Remember, keep your eyes peeled for the velvet ticket. And once you find it, insert it into the happy elevator. And we'll see
So you know she's in there now.
floor. Try not to be nervous. The whole world is watching.
Wolf Love, thank you so much. Wow. I have a thing for you. You know the movie Firestarter? You know how the girl sets the person on fire? Why don't you put that girl at the girl that shoots in your game? I don't know that movie, Wolf Love. I don't know that movie, but thank you so much. Okay, she's coming. So this gives you a little bit more clues as to where she is. Oh! I can't. I don't know if I'm just a very weak person, but that terrified me. Oh gosh. Okay, you guys want to do the bell now? That scared me. Thank you so much, Wolf Love, for the support. That really means a lot to me. The footprints need a bit more contrast, you think? I don't know about that. I think it should be difficult, you know? I think you should be like, hey, no barking. Thank you. Hey, buddy, can we not bark, please? It's all right. No, sir. Just hands, no body. What are you thinking? Are you thinking that she doesn't have legs and she just crawls around with a torso? You want to try it? That's so weird. All right, so that looks good. Let's go ahead and do the bell, okay? So I'm gonna head on over to Turbo Squid, and we're just gonna see if we can find any toony bells. Or a bell, something bell. I don't know. That's a helicopter. That's not a bell. What would it be called? Like a church bell, right? And Hollow Knight has this, right? A little bell that you ring. So, and we'll specify it. We'll have the Mr. Tinker, who's he's the owner of this hotel. He'll tell you. He'll say, "Make sure you ring the bell, or she'll come and bite your face off." Something like that, right? That one might actually do. I think it needs to be shiny, though. That's cool. Is it low poly? It is. All I really need is the actual bell. I don't need the wood. That one might do it. Okay, yeah, I think that one was fine. This one here? Let's buy this one, okay, guys? Low poly. Is it Blender? Can we do Blender? Yeah. Blender 3.0. Good. Okay. I don't know if there's a texture on it, but we don't really need one. It's just going to be a tiny little bell that hangs from the ceiling, and you have to jump and whack it. You know? What if you can only use it once, you know? A lot of fun ideas here. Thomas, model the bell. What? I'm not gonna model the bell. Okay. Granted, I really could. I'm not lying either. It's just, think about it. What's your hourly rate? And then consider it. You go, okay, is this worth my time? So, you know, it's always a question of time. It's like, okay, if this is going to take me 40 minutes to make and my hourly rate is $160, that's actually going to be $100 as opposed to $5, right? All right, let's download the blend file and then get to work. It really helps to just start with a base mesh at the very least, you know? There it is. So I don't need that one. I just need that. Yep. Now, I don't like how that lip at the bottom isn't flaring out all the way. There we go. I love that. All right, guys. We got ourselves a bell. Ding, 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 ding. And she'll go away. All you got to do is hit the bell. You got to make it in time to the bell. So let's save this. Hey, I'm going to take a look at the size. By the way, it always pays to delete all the crap. Look at all this. We got all this crap here that we really should be joining together with the bool tool. There we go. I'm going to hit apply. Now it's all one object, right? I really don't like how that's shaped. Look at that. That's so annoying. Why? I don't need all that. Let's take this object here and do some sort of fragment or decimation. Unsubdivide. There we go. That's ugly. Yeah. We don't need that. What we'll do is create a add mesh. Can we do a torus? Yeah. We'll do 10 by 5. There we go. That's what we need. See? We're going to scale it down 90 degrees, scale, bring it up, and that's all we need. We could even do that. There we go. And then we'll just join them all together. Actually, let's just go all the way down to right there. And then I'm going to do join. Actually, no. Let's do union. The bool tool is great. It allows us to unionize those and then apply. I'm going to delete this. We don't need that. And then we don't need the light. All we need is this, right? We don't even need that. We don't need the, there's a material here. We don't even need that. There we go. So that's all we needed. Okay, the next thing we want to do, guys, is we want to make sure we get the right scale. Okay, so the way I like to do this is actually import an FBX. In this case, it's going to be the walker. Okay, so we have our walker. And now the bell we can use as a reference, or the walker we can use as a reference to the size of the bell, right? So I want the bell to be pretty big. And it'll sort of hang from the ceiling. Okay. All right, guys. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to position it back to the bottom here. Actually, let's position it right here so that we can set... Where's the freaking walker? There he is. Whoa. Delete. Go away. All this stuff. There we go. Okay, guys. What we're going to do is position it in such a way that we can set the origin to the 3D cursor. That way, ding, ding, ding. See that? Ding, ding, ding. We also want to make sure that we apply the rotation. So all transforms, but we're not done yet. Remember, rotate X -90, apply rotation. Rotate X +90, save. That way, when it goes to -90, Unity always pulls the X to the -90. It reverts back to 0, 0, 0. So it's a nice clean 0, 0, 0. I know that didn't make sense to a lot of you because it is very confusing. But Unity, for some reason, when you go from Blender to Unity, the X rotation is always set to -90. And so I like it to be zeroed out. So you have to rotate it to 90, +90 in Blender, so that when it goes to 0, or -90 in Unity, it's 0. Art. We're just going to put this in interactive. I'm going to call this bell, church bell. Church bell. Save. Okay. All right. So now that we have a church bell, we're just going to put it somewhere over here. Okay. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and take this gold here. I want to match this gold. So if I can find this material here, there it is. I actually duplicate it. I'm going to call this material gold bell. Okay, let's make sure we move it to the gold bell folder. This is going to be a pain in the butt, but we're going to do it. All right, almost done. We're going to stick it in the... Where is it? There it is. We're going to stick it in the interactive and then go to the gold bell. I wish it was easier to move stuff around in Unity. The folder system isn't very friendly. Okay. Then we're going to take this. I'm just going to take one of these colors here. And that's all we're going to do. Art. Interactive. Church bell. We're just going to call this church bell. Albedo. And we don't really need a normal map. All we need to do, or even a metallic map, we don't need that. We can just drag the metal there. There we go. And then the texture itself, if we go to our interactive and we go to our bell, we just drag that in. And then let's shine it up. There we go. That's actually, yep, there we go. Nice and metallic. So there's our church bell. The next thing I want to do is make sure we set it to have a box collider. Okay. And I'm going to give it a metal surface. Okay. I'm going to give it a breakable. And I'm going to give it, can I do infinity? Yeah, I can, as the health. I didn't know you could do that. But you can type infinity, and it has infinity health. The hit sound, or the hurt sound, we can actually choose a bell. So we can have that metal sound, but also a bell sound. Dong, ding, dong, ding, dong, right? So let's go to artlist.io. We'll type in church bell. I like that one. But we also need a clinky metal sound as well. Come on. Yeah, that's a great sound. But I need a little bit of a... Honestly, that's a fine sound. And here's the thing. We don't even need... Maybe. I was going to say we can just throw in a scream sound as well, so it just sounds like she got canceled. But we're just going to do the bell sound for now. Let's fade that out. That's great. Export as a wave, and we're going to do church bell 1. We'll do another one. We'll do this one a little bit of a higher pitch. By 2. We'll do 2.3. And then fade it out. Export it as a export selected audio as a wave. Hope we did that the previous one. That's church bell 2. Church bell 2. We'll do it with this here. Export selected audio, church bell 1, and then one more. And we'll do a lower pitch for this one. We'll do negative 1.5. Export selected audio. Bell or church bell 3. Good. And then go into Unity here, and now we just need to add these 3 Hz sounds to our breakable object. It's really that simple. Once you have all your scripts written, incorporating this kind of stuff isn't that bad. And that's why I hired AJ to put together the at least foundation of this system. It's changed a lot. I promise you that. That's my way of saying I've done a lot of work here on this too, but AJ built the core system, and he did a very good job. Okay, let's disable our little girlfriend here. We don't want her running around. And we're just going to test this out. Now, the next question is, can I add a hinge joint to this? That's the next question. Let's make it kinematic for now, and it doesn't use gravity. Hit play. Take a look. Looks great.
I'm so thrilled to have you join our little game show. Remember, keep your eyes peeled for the velvet ticket. Once you find it, insert Navmet. We'll see you on the next floor. Try to figure it. The whole world is watching.
So the idea is she's chasing me, and I'm like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. And then she disappears. In fact, I would say it would be pretty cool if she just goes and she just disappears, gone. And you're like, oh no, where did she go, right? Thomas, who voices Mr. Tinker? That's me. I'm Mr. Tinker. Okay, guys, now we need to find a way of hanging it. That's the real challenge here. You could just say, look, you got to find a ceiling or something, you know? It could be that simple. You could say right here, There's no inside. So we need to solve that. Who does that? You can have it here and then hang it. Yeah. We could definitely do something like that. Okay, let's fix the interior. Looks like there's no inside. There's an inside. So then what's the problem? What? Why? Why? Okay. I don't know why it needs that, but okay. All right, there we go. No, the normals aren't flipped. Do you think we need to do I don't think it's that. Because we could try. We can go to edit mode here and just recalculate them. Face or mesh normals, recalculate outside. Save. Take a look. Nope. If you flip them, you also get a problem too. So that might not work either. Nope. So I think it's probably these we need to fix here. Okay, yeah. So I think we can do something like this. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but could probably do this. Let's get the lasso. And then select the edge rings here. Look, hey. Hey, that's why. It's not actually 3D, right? So if you delete this, that's just flat. So we need to just render both sides, basically. That's all we need to do. Well, that makes sense. So set it to both, save it. We're good there. I am curious if we can do a hinge joint and it just moves on its own. I would really like that. If we could just do that, that'd be awesome. I feel like the box collider here, it shouldn't be so freaking big. Should be like this, so that it has room to jiggle around. All right, who knows what we don't want to do here? And by the way, if one of you is a mod, please get rid of this freaking Chak 69. Oh my word. Yeah. So guys, what kind of joint do we want to use here for this? We want it to rotate in any direction when you hit it. Okay. So what kind of joint do we want to use? Does anyone know? I also love this pillar here. Wonder if we can create some kind of bell system with the pillar here. Another freaking bot. It's so annoying. Who wants to be a mod here? Anybody? Because it looks like one of our mods left. Who wants to be a Tug Mac? Can you do it for me? Tug Mac is always with us. Tug Mac, you're a mod. Can you ban them now, please? Thank you. Yeah, so what kind of configurable joint? You think I should do a configurable joint? Okay. We shall do a configurable joint. Configurable joints are always strange to me, but we're going to give it a shot. Okay, there it is. If I rotate it, looks like we need to make sure gravity is being used. Okay, now he just fell. So it needs a connected body. Is that what it is? Okay. So we need to create a new empty game object. It's down at the bottom here. And a church bell is going to be connected to it. We'll put the game object inside of it, zero it out. And then there we go. And then add a rigid body to it, which is kinematic. It does not use gravity. And then if we put that there, the theory is it should be connected now. Ah! Why? I'm going to mute the sound really quick. And then hit play here. Use a character joint. Okay. It emulates a socket. All right. I knew it was one of those. Okay, connected body is going to be this right here, right? Do I need a connected articulation body? By the way, guys, I'm really bad at this stuff. I'm really, really bad at this stuff. Okay, let's hit play here. Okay. Good. That's great. All right, let's go hit it. Thank you guys so much. Ready? I can't move for some reason. Okay, my input's not working, so I need to close Unity. By the way, those of you just joining us, just remember that full-time game dev, which is my massive program that's going to take you more than 2 months to finish, is currently 50% off. There are a couple coupon codes left. Today is the last day that we're doing a big sale like this. You're going to learn everything that I've learned in the last 15 years, so basically half of my life, of starting a game studio. Guys, how exactly do you make games? That's one question. I teach that, 3D and 2D. But how do you turn that into a business, right? That's the next question. And I teach you how to do that. Publishers, reaching out to press, getting 6 figures from publishers or Kickstarter, securing funding with just a demo. You also get a sweet free t-shirt and join over 3,000 students worldwide. Tons of students. There's a private Discord server as well. By the way, if you're a student, let us know in the chat. And this does support Father's development, guys. Without my students, this game wouldn't be being made. I can promise you. So I'm super grateful to all of you who've joined the program and supported Father's development. It really, really means a lot to me. Yeah, I feel like the bell should have an optional, like maybe a platform like this, or like some sort of archway. I mean, we could definitely hang it from there. And you have to like jump or shoot it, whatever. Okay, here we go. Oh, thank you, Mudda Sheep. That's really nice of you to say. And thank you for supporting.
Good evening, lucky one. This is your host, Mr. Tinker. I'm so thrilled to have you join our little game show. Remember, keep your eyes peeled for the double ticket. Once you find it, insert it into the happy elevator. Next floor. Try not to be nervous. The whole world is watching.
That's great. I feel like it needs to be faster. A faster swing. Let's see here. Bounciness. Or like mass scale. 0.2. Okay, drag maybe? Angular drag? Let's try that. Sometimes it doesn't play the sound. Why is that? Yeah, that's a good value right there. We'll copy that. I don't know why sometimes it doesn't play the sound. That's so weird to me. Let's double check and see if all the sounds actually are there. We have church bell 1, 2, and 3. So those should all play. That's weird. I don't like it. Let's double check and see if maybe there's a null reference exception. Hurt sounds volume is way too high. We're going to set it to 1. And then we're going to create a prefab out of this. Maybe the sound is still playing, so it's not triggering again. You might be right about that, actually. You might be right. This is the church bell right here. I'm going to put that in there, and now we're going to create a prefab out of this. And then we'll create the functionality. Once we figure out why it's not playing, then we'll create the functionality to cancel the lady. Maybe we'll put some blood on it. That might be cool. This is interactive. Yep, there we go. No, it's registering the hit. Oh, you're right. I think there might be a cooldown. Let's take a look here. I think you might be right that there's a cooldown. No. Maybe it's the infinity value that it's confused. That's crazy. I don't know. No, we're not using a mesh collider. We're using a box collider. I'm not so sure. Let's remove my voice because I'm getting annoyed with it. So this little trigger here. Disable that for now and try again. Yeah, I thought it might be a cooldown too. Yeah, I don't know. Look, there it goes again. Look. What the heck? What? My theory is this, guys. My theory is we don't need to be using a breakable object script on that thing. That's a little bit massive. What I mean is dumb. That's like dumb. So we'll remove that. We're going to create a new tag, and it's going to be called bell. Kind of a pain in the butt, okay? Bear with me. Then we're going to go to our impact effect manager. And then we got to create a new section for when we hit the bell, right? Else if tag equals bell, we don't want to instantiate a decal. The sound is going to be bell hit sounds. And no particles. Bell hit sounds. There it is. And what we'll do is actually in this section right here, we can say cancel the red lady, or what was her name? The red queen. Cancel the red queen here. So that's where we'll cancel the red queen right there. We'll just fire a function there that says, oh, she's done, you know. And because there's only going to be one queen, or we could do find objects of type actually. Pewowski, you said that's a big class. That's right. My classes are huge. I like my classes to be big. That's after 15 years of doing this, for some reason, that's what I like. So that's what I do. And we're going to tag this little friend as Bell. Okay. So hopefully we'll get that same bell sound. I need to make sure I go to my character controller, go to the SFX manager. No. Impact effect manager. And now if we go to our bell sounds, there they are. Bell. Church bell 1, 2, and 3. I feel like this is a better way to handle this. Let's double check. I'm going to move our bell over here. I think this is going to be a really fun mechanic. The bell is going to start. It's funny, once the terror sets in, the bell is going to be, it's going to look like a really nice glass of water on a hot summer day. That's how it's going to feel. When you see that bell shining in the distance, you're going to think, okay, I know that the lady is somewhere around here, so if I make a run for it, I can get that bell. Crap, I gotta go get my axe. Good. I actually like it right here. I don't like that the configurable joint is like stopping. I'm not sure why that is. I feel like there shouldn't really be any limits, you know? Yeah, we can do it right here. So no limits, no limits. Oh, come on. There we go. No limits. And then one more. What is that? No limits here or here. So that should, I believe that'll make it free. So pretty cool. It's really fun to hit, honestly. We could put our spawn point right here. Hit play. That would be cool. That's a fun puzzle idea. You have like 3 bells, a blue one, a green one, and a red one, and you have to hit them in a certain order, and then it opens up a door. That's really fun. I don't like that. I feel like it just needs to be heavier. That's about it. We'll do 4, maybe. There we go. Hey, let's put a pistol down. Let's do a couple tests here. So let's see what happens when we use a pistol. Pistol pickup, there it is, and then also a rifle. Because you don't want it to be too easy, you know? So if I'm getting chased, let's say by the little lady, or whatever her name is, the queen, she's chasing me and I do this, she should go away. I love it. It's a little loud. It's a little loud. So we're going to set the volume to sound volume. We're going to set it to 0.5. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a find object by tag, maybe. Let's see if we can tag her. If that's the case, we'll be able to do like multiple ones. And what you do is you cancel the... you cancel her following you. That's the goal. So where is she? She's right here. She's tagged as an enemy. So what we could do is actually just rename her We can keep her Walker Enderman for now. Okay. We'll do game object if game object dot find Walker Enderman. I don't usually do find. Okay, guys. If that does not equal null, if that actually exists, then let's just say game object Walker Enderman, or just call it Walker Enderman equals. Actually, let's just do it this way. Walker default. Enemy default. And we're just going to have this Walker Enderman. Yeah. Enemy default equals game object dot find dot get component. I need to make sure I include that in our namespaces. Get component. And then we're going to do enemy default. That way we can access her class and make some changes. Walker Enderman dot enemy stop following. How do I stop it? Let's go to enemy default here and take a look. Follow player false probably. There it is. Follow player false. So she should just stop. She'll just disappear. I will say she should vanish too. But that's for another what we do in like next 5 minutes. Just made some chicken today. I ate about half an hour ago, so I'm just relaxing. I did buy some chips, but I was lazy and skipped it. I'm just reading my mod, Ignited CMS, just chatting away. I think you should stop talking and get back to work. I need you to be modding. Just kidding. There we go. Follow player, false. So the theory is the Enderman will stop following you if you shoot the bell. That's the theory. That may or may not occur. Let's try it out though. Now the problem is she's going to be so close to you that her senses will catch you again. You know? So I feel like we should teleport her to a new location. You know? Let's create a new function and call it teleport me. Public void teleport me. Okay? Let's find a way to teleport her. How do you teleport a agent? That's one question. And then also, here we go. Agent.set a random nav sphere. Set wander position. Let's put a boolean in here, which is teleport me. Okay. Equals false. By default, it's false. Okay. Good. And then we'll pass it through to here. And then we'll go into this function here. And it's going to be... Yep. What? Yeah. And then what we do, else, if teleport me equals true, then do a quick teleport. Agent.teleport. Is there a way to teleport an agent? That's the next question. Let's take a look. Teleport agent. Unity. How do I teleport this game object to a Navmet agent teleporting? Let's take a look here. Warp. Agent.warp. And then we're going to do it to the new wander position. There it is. So the theory is I should be able to just say set wander position, and then it's going to find a new wander position, and then it's going to put it over there. The problem is it's going to do it near the player. If it doesn't near the player, then the player's screwed. So that sucks. I feel like what we should do is just temporarily freeze her. That's what I think we should do. I don't like the idea of warping her. So that's a no-go. Just temporarily freeze her. Can we do that? Let's type it in. Temp freeze. This is just functions I've written that I can't really remember if I've done or not. Freeze. Surely I have one called freeze. Temp freeze. There it is. Temp freeze. True. There it is. Yep. I told you. Yeah, so she'll freeze for like 5 seconds. We'll do a big scream, freeze her for 5 seconds, and then she'll return. Yeah. Okay. Public IEnumerator. I don't like that we have to start an IEnumerator. I really don't like that. But it's okay. Walker Enderman. This really should be a function inside of Enderman. Start coroutine, and then Walker Enderman.temp freeze. And how long do we want to freeze her for? I would say like 5 seconds, just enough time to get away. I feel like that should do it. So she'll stop following the player, and then freeze. All right, let's give it a shot. And let's also do a little debug.log here. Attempted to freeze the Enderman. And also, it should cancel the walk as well. Now, I want to double check something. If we go to our player senses, is the freeze associated with the senses? Because she should not be able to sense you if she's frozen, right? She really shouldn't be able to do it. Or enemy default dot temp freeze. So if we're temporarily frozen, I don't want to be able to sense the player. Okay? I don't know if this is going to work. I don't think the temp freeze even matters. Let's double check something here. Where is it being used? Yeah, it's not being used within the context of wander. Yeah, we'll double check. Let's just hit play and see. I have my doubts. All right. I do have my doubts, guys. So there's our little lady. Let's get our spawn point position. I'm just going to put it over... I'm going to spawn us over here. And then the bell is right there. Okay, good. Let's test it out, guys. I don't think it's going to work. Well, I'm not sure why I spawned there. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Why did I spawn down there? Oh, it's right there. Wait, what? Look at that. Spawn point A is down there. What? Oh, I think I know what's going on. We moved the arrow. There we go. All right. I'm going to mute it so you guys don't freak out. There she is. Are you seriously coming my direction? Where'd she go? Okay, okay. Good. Okay. She should start wandering again. There she is. What's she doing? Okay, she's just stuck. And I think the reason why is because she's currently not... There's a couple questions. Is she in the wander state? Yep, set to wandering. Her wander pause time is currently set to 3.7. That's the time max. I'm curious what her pause time is, though. So it kind of worked. It kind of worked. Yeah, let's double check. I need to be able to see one of these values, and it's the timer here. So we're going to set that to public. I want to be able to see what her timer is, because her timer may be stuck somewhere. And you can see where it's being used down here. So if it gets greater than the wander pause timer, she sets that wander position, right? So, or it could be that we need to set the wander position again, right? So after the I enumerator, we set the wander position. That's another idea. Oh man. And then it goes back to the original state. If AI state, if current state equals AI state dot wander, we need to make sure that we set the wander position again, right? Which should, we also probably just want to set that value to 0 as well. So it's basically just a reset here. So we'll just do a little bit of a reset here when we go back to wander. Okay, so that would be wander counter, wander pause timer. We're going to set it to 0. So hopefully once she gets set back to that wander state, she'll set those values back to normal. Okay, let's test it one more time. Ivan says, hello, my man. I love your work, and I love the ambience in the Father demo. My Unity professor showed me your video, how I recovered from quitting my game. The class had an argument about your reasons. Of course they did. That's great. I love it. Okay, ready? There she is. Where's she going? Where is she? It's just horrifying. Where'd she go? Where's my chick? Oh gosh. Okay, there she is. Let's wait for the reset. Come on. Why are you... Where are you? She's like completely stunned. Okay, wander pause timer. What's happening? I don't get it. She's so confused. What? I think she's stuck somewhere. She's like stuck in a loop somewhere. I think it's this right here. Huh. I wonder why. Maybe it's this right here. But this wouldn't be moving if we didn't get through these conditions. So set wander position is getting set. Wander radius transfer to position. Agent.set destination. I don't get it. I don't get it, guys. Let's take a look at the bell again and see what we do with what the bell is doing. Follow player equals false. Start coroutine, temporary freeze for 5 seconds. Okay. Take a look here. Temporary freeze equals true, and then temp freeze equals false. Let's take a look at this value here. This should be public. I want to be able to see it, so we can find this in the inspector and see what's going on with the temp freeze. There it is. So if that's true, while she's sitting there, then we have a problem. Okay. We have an. I'm gonna mute it for you guys. I know that music's scary. Huh. How strange. So she just doesn't. She doesn't continue wandering, even though it's set to wander here. I don't know. Hey, Kruda. Get close to her and see if she runs again. There she is. So she's still trying to follow me. Okay. So that's a good... Yep. So she's still trying to follow me. That's because her target is not being set properly. Her target needs to have that be that destination. Aha! Yes. So it looks like set destination equals that. We also need to make sure we say target position equals new wander position. I guess. Yeah, so she's like not updating. She still thinks she's following you even though she is currently wandering. And that's because the target position isn't being set properly. Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's what we need to do. Let's hit play. No, we want the wander. I believe we want the wander timer to keep going. Yeah. The wander pause timer is going to be... Yeah, it gets set to 0 when she arrives at her destination. So that is, you're right. That is an issue. But I think what we just did is going to solve the problem, okay? So now that there's no scary noises. Okay, she just killed me. Thomas, how do you keep from losing momentum in game development? This is from Funky Sloth. Funky, that's just not true, you know? I do. I lose momentum all the time. So... Oh, come on. Where'd she go? She's gone. She totally disappeared, which is good, I guess. Where'd she go? I hope she didn't just like completely disappear. Look at her. What the heck? She just killed me. Okay. How do you stop imposter syndrome while streaming? I don't try and avoid imposter syndrome. I just accept it. I just say, you know what? Imposter syndrome is... Look at her. What the heck? You're always going to feel like an imposter. What is she doing? I am so confused. My brain hurts. I am so confused. Come on, Thomas. We're so close. We're so close. We are so close. Is target position... She shouldn't be going to the target position. Target position is irrelevant. She should be going here. Set wander position. Set destination. Debug.log. Set destination in the wander script. And then let's just see what the destination is. That's just crazy to me. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, what you make, Finding Mosey says you said let go of making what you make your identity. Yeah, of course. What you make isn't your identity. I don't personally believe in identity outside of my religious beliefs. I don't think identifying with anything is a good idea. Identifying with anything that's going to dissolve is just useless. It makes no sense. Why would you identify with dust? Okay, there she goes. What are you doing? What are you doing? What the heck? Ugh, son of a... Ugh. All of a sudden she's broken. I'm just frustrated. Look, there she goes. She's done. She just stops. That's nuts. Let's go back in time. She should just freeze, do a temporary freeze, and then stop following you. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Some code. Yeah, sometimes there is a Nav Mesh bug that happens. So let's hit play here and take a look. If we're still getting issues, then it's a Nav Mesh bug. Come on, girlfriend. Go up there. Look at that. Son of a... That's crazy. It was working and now it's not. You know, that's the funny thing with Unity is like, or just making games. It's like, you know what? I'm just going to break. There she goes. Stupid. Trash. No, I don't want to deal with this. Why? Why? Sorry, I'm getting fussy right now, guys. She just stops. Go. Go. What are you doing? Do I have a nav mesh? Like, it's crazy how she was totally fine. No idea. Look at that. That's crazy. She just doesn't want to do it. It totally worked. There she goes, right back to her spot. I'm trying to figure out where that is. Is it this? No, it's not that. Let's look at the GitHub really quick. and see what the changes were that we've made. We made so much progress and then gone. Okay. 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 What about the enemy script? There's no change to the enemy script. That's the thing. That's what's so frustrating. I made no change. I went all the way back in time, and I don't see anything. Nope. Nope. Pretty frustrated, actually, guys. One of the more frustrated moments of my life. Right before the weekend, you know. I really want her to just... Of course I don't have any more edit undos. I just want her to work. That's what I want. Just work, you know. Is that too much to ask? Look at that. She's just hanging tight. There she goes. Ugh. Well, yeah, I did delete from the start, but that's okay. This right here, I needed to. But we'll double check. Yeah. There she goes. Look. Oh, man. We were so close. We were so close. All right, guys. Oh, man. Just before the weekend. I hate when this stuff happens. I want things to be, you know, buttoned up before the weekend. But anyway, feel free to join, guys. Full-time game dev, 50% off. Today is the last day. Right now, last moment that these coupon codes will be created. We have like 2, maybe 3 left. If you want to join, be sure to check it out below. Join 3,000 students worldwide. You guys can learn exactly what I've done to start my own indie game studio, frustrations and all. And you're going to get 2D Art Pro completely free. Stream My Game completely free, which is all about how to find streamers to play your game. And a free t-shirt as well, and also easy 3D course as well. You're going to learn 2D and 3D art tutorials, how to secure 6 figures in publisher funding, Kickstarter funding, C#, Unity, how to hit the Steam front page, tons of art tutorials. It's massive. Join 3,000 students worldwide, private Discord server, and I will see you guys later. Take it easy. Get over here. Get down. Hey, thanks for watching. By the way, if you haven't downloaded that free 2D game kit below, click below. It's my treat to you. I used this game kit to make a game for PewDiePie in 14 days, and I actually got to play it with him in front of his audience, which was really cool. This game kit is totally free. It's my treat to you, and you can use it however you want. You can make a commercial game and make $1 million off this game kit. I don't care. Or you could just use it for a hobby project. It's my treat to you. And by the way, if you haven't clicked like, that would mean a ton to me. Hit subscribe. And also, this is important, hit that notification bell. Here's why. If you get notified of when I'm live, you can watch me make my next game and let me know in the chat what you think about the game or any ideas you have. And you might just show up. Your chat might just show up in the next video that I upload. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.